Okay, welcome back. Now we're doing the semifinal of the MLS Cup with the New England Revolution, having already won the US Open Cup. And in the quarterfinal against Sporting Kansas City, we found that moving Emerson Hyndman to center attacking mid was the right move. I also decided to move Mbongo, make him the starting striker. We'll see if that move pays off. So we'll go ahead and start. And yep, that's Michael Bradley playing for the Toronto team. Never liked Michael Bradley on the U.S. men's national team. My biggest problem with Michael Bradley, at the very end of that match in 2014 against Portugal, he gave up on the play, which led to the very late equalizer. And I don't know. It just seemed to me that Michael Bradley went for a half-hearted tackle at midfield and just gave up on it, and then you could see it coming a mile away. This is an easy drill. I say it's an easy drill and then I don't hit the shot. No big deal.
Welcome to EA Sports' live coverage of this cup match. Today it's Toronto against New England Revolution. What a game to have this late in the season. It's the side who are top of the table against their nearest rivals. Can't wait for this one. The game, of course, under floodlights this evening. So without further ado, we're off to Toronto. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Well, here we are at the semi-final stage. Great anticipation, Alan, before the first leg of this. The teams have done really well to get here, but one has to go out and one will be playing in the final itself.
Yeah, I mean, there's a real buzz inside this stadium. You're aware of that as soon as you come up. But as always, which side can settle the better. There's an awful lot of football to be played. Well, given how late we are in the season now, Martin, it could almost be a title decider, this one, between first and second. Looking forward to an enthralling contest. They've given us so much so far. Hoping for more here.
And here's the referee. Man in charge today, Jefferson Robertford. Well, we're underway here. Hey, there's the back heel. Here's a chance to attack. Well, he's played it into the wide area there, played it well. Teal Bunbury. And the shot's on. Excellent block. Didn't hesitate, did he, with that challenge? And it's a corner now. Good work by the defender. Really headed the ball powerfully away. Diego Fagundes. And there is some backup for him in this position. Jermaine Jones. And hits it. Well, listening to those ironic jeers and cheers, the players just had a look down at the playing surface as if to blame that, but I don't think the groundsman will be too happy because it is a pretty good pitch.
He's getting a bit of stick from his teammates as well, and I think they'll be ribbing him in the dressing room afterwards.
Here's Defoe. If he sees a chance to shoot, he will, Jermaine Defoe. And he passes back to the keeper. Neumann. Farrell. Diego Fagundes. He's coming forward with some danger. Barnes. It's Jermaine Defoe. Got the tackle in. Oh, he's through. Good judgment there to make that interception and clear the ball away. Barnes. Orr. It's a chance. Here's the chance. Oh, he scored, and what a first season he's having.
Yeah, and just at the right moment for him. Might be a big goal in this football match.
Setting the standards here, the skipper.
Yeah, just when the team wanted somebody to lead from the front, he's done it yet again.
Michael Bradley missed
Different
that tackle. I told you, Michael Bradley sucks.
So after the goal, we've opened the scoring here, 1-0. And it's passed back again. Here's Defoe. Now they can go forward, having won the ball. Here's Defoe. An offside call just at the moment where they thought they were going to be in to score.
Yeah, and they feel hard done by. They think that was well onside. When they look at the replays tonight, they'll see that the linesman got it right.
Teal Bunbury. Barnes. Diego Fagundes. Crosses in. Oh, it's off the bar!
That should have been in.
Neumann. Jermaine Jones. Got to be. He's got two now. And this campaign has been joyous for him at this new club.
Well, he's given them consistency from start to finish.
A good look here, again, by the replay of the goal. Well, that has made it 2-0. Bradley. Here's an opportunity, maybe. Comes in with a tackle. Teal Bunbury. Jermaine Jones. Farrell. Diego Fagundes. Goal news from Salt Lake.
It's a goal for Real Salt Lake. 38 minutes played. 1-0.
To Jones. And he shoots. It's not a decisive save. Jackson. That's a free kick. Simple decision for the referee. Free kick, yellow card.
Yeah, everybody moves on. That's definite yellow.
These days, going off your feet like that is running the risk of the referee taking serious action.
Yeah, he might have done a bit more damage to his opponent than seems to have been the case.
And met by the header to clear the ball away. Decision is a corner for Toronto. Michael Bradley. Jermaine Defoe. Chance from the pass. In with a chance. And that will be a corner for Toronto. Oh, he's climbed well to head the ball away. Keeps it going. Here's the chance. They've still got an opportunity here after the goalkeeper parried it. And gratefully, he clutches the ball to his grasp. Teal Bunbury. Well, this team want to get this job done as quickly as possible. Remember, there's a second leg to come, but halfway through the first leg, a substantial margin is their lead.
Well, everything they've shot at goal has seemed to have beaten the keeper. One of those halves that it all went right for them.
So we reach half-time with the score 2-0. Let's take a look back at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll be back over to your commentary team for the second half.
Two pretty good goals, again, from Emerson Hyndman. All right, so let's go ahead and make a substitutions. We'll take out Hyndman and Bunbury. Put in Rowe. I like him better than Davies. I don't know. That's a tough call. Yeah, we'll go with Rowe. Mbongo isn't impressing me much either.
It's a substitution here, but he can afford to take him off now. And what a good signing he's been, coming to the end of his first season here.
Yeah, I think he's one of those players the manager can rely on. It's a precious commodity to have.
Keeps it going well. Got to be. There's still a chance after the save. How frustrating is this for the other team, trying to get the touch of the ball? It's gone out to the wingman. Rowe, and he takes the shot. No doubt that's a corner. However the game changes, there's always place for headed clearances like that. Good challenge. And the shot's on. And a corner given by the referee. Rowe. And he looks for support on his left. In with a chance. Still taken on the full. Oh, he's had a crack here.
Well, it was all about making the right connection. He just couldn't quite manage it.
That should have been a goal.
Here's Defoe. Farrell. Here's the chance. It's a goal. Yes, it's a goal from the substitute, and he's quickly made his mark on proceedings here. Well, let's take another look at the goal. And the score is 3-0. Jermaine Defoe. And the player working hard to stay in possession. Farrell. Rowe. And they're passing so well out there. Jermaine Jones. Going to be a substitution here for the home side. This is where you want
Nice
to try
pass,
and get
Bradley.
control in midfield, and they've got the ball. Rowe. It's another attack with plenty of support for him. And the tackle there is successfully done. And it's played to Jermaine Defoe. And that is a super interception. And on the home bench, a substitute is clearly getting ready to come on. Now Bradley Orr. Rowe. Jermaine Jones. Goes for goal! The goalkeeper not needed because they've stopped the shot. Jackson. Jermaine Jones. Rowe. Got past him. And it'll go into the middle now. Defender read the cross well and got to it. Morrow. Here's Defoe. That's good refereeing by Jefferson Robertford to get in quickly.
Oh, no.
Well, the defender in that position of whether he conceded a goal or risking getting sent off, he took the latter decision, and the risk, I'm afraid, has led to reality of the red card.
Yeah, well, it's that's the life of a defender. I think he had to make the challenge, Martin. And once he didn't get the ball, there was only going to be one conclusion to it.
Well, he's allowed 3 substitutes and 2 of them coming on together here. thought for a moment that was going to dip in.
It was. There's not a lot of margin for error there, and it was a sweetly struck ball.
Very much a game that has gone one way, and one-way traffic was not. I certainly did a lot of preparation thinking this would be tight, checking up drawn games between these two teams, and it's all... What a chance here! Well, everyone knows he's the playmaker, so if you're given the ball by him, you've got to give it back to him, and that's what they've done. Rowe. Clever change of direction there. Referee says free kick. The substitutes have been going through their stretching routines. I wonder if there's going to be a change shortly.
Finally taking that loser, Michael Bradley, out.
Rowe. And he takes the shot. He's blocked it. Corner coming up. Fagundes! Well, I have to say, the corner taker will be upset because he did his bit.
He did, and they put the hours in on the training ground to get to that part where the player had a chance, but he just didn't complete it.
Nimble footwork from the player there as the opponent came in on the slide. To Osorio. Jackson. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. Well, the referee has ended it now. The game is over. The final score, 3-0. First leg of this semi-final over. A successful first leg.
I think they'll be really pleased to have that cushion because they're up against a really good side here.
So it's full time and the final score, 3-0. I'll leave you with the full match highlights. And until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling.
Okay, so I won't have Barnes for the second leg, but the good news is I have a 3-0 lead on the aggregate, so as long as I don't get pounded in the next game, I should be fine. I'll still play for the win. I want to get some more goals. Hyndman's turning out to be a great player for my squad. Yeah, it looks like the Sounders
Major
are down.
League Soccer, semi-final, first leg. Real Salt Lake 2, Seattle Sounders 1. Toronto FC 0, New England Revolution 3.
Oh, did Real Salt Lake make the did they eliminate the Sounders? I don't think they did. All right, so we're going to have to tinker with the lineup. We have to take out Barnes. Why haven't I been using Alston? He's clearly the better choice. Everything else looks pretty good. I like having Kellen Rowe. I think next time I'll take out Hyndman. I'll put in Rowe. I think he does a good job filling in. All right, so let's go ahead and finish off Toronto. Hopefully we have better weather. I don't like those bad weather games. Everything looks good. Man, what rotten luck. It's getting sandwiched in between the posts. There we go. Some luck at last.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of this cup match. Today it's New England Revolution against Toronto. What a game to have this late in the season. It's the side who are top of the table against their nearest rivals. Can't wait for this one. High time that we headed straight for Boston. Your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
What a great chance for the side that is at home today, because they've already won the away leg.
They were impressive away from home, weren't they? If they're equally as impressive here, they'll be fine, won't they? Well, we are at the business end, and this is where the big players, the big teams respond, and certainly we've got the biggest two here. First versus second, can't wait.
And here's the referee, our man in charge today, Jefferson Robertford.
Oh, look, it's Michael Bradley.
First touches of the ball, the game is underway. Well, the referee's blown the whistle after a challenge like that. Maybe he's just putting down a marker. Well, the referee, is he going to try and assert his authority here with this booking, or is it simply a bad foul and a booking?
Well, maybe a bad foul, but I think he does want to stamp his authority on it, because it could get a little bit messy if he doesn't.
Trying to get forward. He's been dragged forward, really, but he's going to get the yellow card.
Sometimes you can get away with it, but this ref isn't going to allow him to.
Diego Fagundes. And Jones. Oh, he loves that, doesn't he? And it's come off for him again. And he goes for goal! So the goalkeeper's going to get a chance to show his distribution now. It's going to be his ball. Michael Bradley. Neumann. That's a real tussle for the ball. This could be a chance. Very good challenge.
If you can't tell, the computer already playing like a madman.
And Jones.
Much more aggressive than they were in the
could be dangerous.
First part of the fixture.
To Jones. A touch of class, a back heel there. Here's Defoe. Diego Fagundes. Jones. Neumann. Here it's got to be. They've still got an opportunity here after the goalkeeper parried it. That's good refereeing by Jefferson Robertford to get in quickly. Well, that's risky going in like that.
Yeah, he might have done a bit more damage to his opponent than seems to have been the case.
Neumann. Jermaine Jones. Diego Fagundes. And Jones. Teal Bunbury. Into the attacking third. Jones. Teal Bunbury.
Oh, what was that? I was trying to get the through ball up.
To Hall. Got to clear it now. Diego Fagundes. Here's the shot. Good handling of the shot by the goalkeeper. Goal news from Seattle.
It's a goal for Seattle Sounders. It's been scored by Clint Dempsey. There must have been 40 passes leading up to this one.
And here's the shot. Very safe goalkeeping to make the stop and keep hold of the ball. Well, we did have to cut short Alan McInally a bit earlier. We don't like to do that, but needs must on that occasion. He was telling us that Seattle Sounders have scored. The score is now 1-0. It's Jackson. We've got support coming through the middle. Well read by the defender to intercept. Diego Fagundes. It's looking good, this move. Well, that's a fantastic clearance. He rose to the occasion and saved the day. And the take wasn't very convincing, was it? Farrell. Jermaine Jones. Here's an opportunity, maybe. In comes the challenge. Neumann.
Having a hard time finding that through ball pass.
Here's Defoe. Found his teammate well. Here's the chance. Chance taken by Toronto. They've scored.
Boo. You're still losing 3-1 on aggregate.
A late goal in this half.
Well, almost as if everybody thought the ref was about to blow his whistle there, but he sneaked in just before the break.
Well, here's the goal again. And the score is 1-0. Jermaine Jones. Half-time whistle goes in the second leg of the semi-final.
Well, they can almost touch that final now. They've worked extremely hard over the two legs, and for me, worthy leaders.
They thought they were going to go in at half-time, Alan, level, but they've gone in with the lead now.
Yeah, a few chances, but, you know, the one that was taken could give them a decisive advantage.
So we reach half-time with the score 1-0. Let's take a look back at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll be back over to your commentary team for the second half.
Let's see. We'll take out Jones and Hyndman. Or maybe just, for now, we'll just take out Jones and Newman. We'll save Kellen Rowe for later.
And we're going to have a double switch now. And they kick off at the start of the second half. Farrell. Showing it's a physical game when it's a fair one too, and that's a great challenge. Just picked it off, that throw-in, saw it coming, maybe knew the routine. Diego Fagundes. Davis. Teal Bunbury. Davis.
Oh, come on. Why is he not making the through ball pass? They keep playing it wide.
Teal Bunbury. Good save by the goalkeeper, and he makes sure he keeps the ball. And he's headed that down well, kept the ball for his team. Made a teammate collect it. Davis. And they've got the ball back through a very good interception. Substitute coming up for the away team. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. Teal Bunbury. Here's a chance to attack. He's pitched it back again. Hall. Hall. Diego Fagundes. Keeps it going. Can't lose it here.
It's like when you get there, there's just no one to pass it to.
Diego Fagundes.
I guess part of the problem is I need to bring it in from wide to stretch the defense a little bit.
Bradley. Got the ball back. Well, that's gone back to the goalkeeper. Diego Fagundes. Well, they've got some concern for the player.
Damn. I knew that was going to happen.
Pulled up lame here, maybe a muscle difficulty. They're looking to make the change now as quickly as possible, the home team. Hall. Very good tackle. And now a throw-in. Substitution time. Morgan. And the player working hard to stay in possession. It's gone out to the wingman. He's going to cross it. And the defender gets there first. It's been a great contest, this one, and it should have a great conclusion as well. It's so close. Rowe. And here's the shot. Rowe. Gonzalez. It's too close to call this, but they've still got a one-goal advantage. Jermaine Defoe. He's gone in very fairly and won the ball cleanly. Rowe. Well, he would have made the chance with that pass at this vital stage. Here's Defoe. A timely challenge. Keeps it going. Final score here, 1-0. Well, that's the end of this drawn-out semi-final over the two legs, and they are through. They've made it to the final on aggregate.
Well, they can start celebrating now. They've put in an awful amount of effort over those two legs, and I think they deserve it.
So it's full-time with the final score 1-0. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling.
Not a good match. Hopefully, Hyndman's not badly hurt, but good enough to get the job done. Probably should have gotten at least one goal. And with that, the New England Revolution will move on to the MLS Cup final. Like right there, that should have been a goal for Jones. I don't know why Jones can't finish. It's too bad. That would have been a pretty goal. They took one shot, and it was a goal. My pass accuracy was 90%, though. That's good. Mbongo might be in such good form that I might be able to get away with having him play as the center mid in the next match.
Major League Soccer, semi-final, second leg. New England Revolution 0, Toronto FC 1.
I should probably negotiate some contracts. I hate doing that, though. And we will get Real Salt Lake in the MLS Cup final, not the Seattle Sounders. Okay, so we'll go ahead and stop here. And next time we play, it'll be the Revs in the MLS Cup final.